She's out here pushing to keep the baby, trying to make it seem like she's fighting for what's best. But the reality is, this little circle of moms surrounding her, they're fueling the chaos, and things might be getting even worse. Right now, the internet is absolutely ablaze because Charleston White just went in on Chrisean Rock, no holds barred. He labeled her a terrible mother, claiming she's been mistreating her son from the very beginning. And shockingly, people online are actually starting to believe he might be telling the truth. The firestorm started when Chrisean went off on one of her usual loud, reckless online rants, the kind she always posts. She threatened everyone talking negatively about her son, claiming they would die, and painted herself as a struggling mother raising an autistic child under the world's constant judgment. She positioned herself as the victim, insisting the attacks were completely unwarranted. That's when Charleston White hopped onto a podcast and hit her with a no-nonsense response. He started by acknowledging a simple fact, yeah, we all die eventually, before dropping the bombshell truth that no one around her wanted to say. If she's being honest, she needs to admit she's been a terrible mother from day one. She's not wrong about everyone dying eventually, but the problem is how she treats her son in the meantime. People are constantly making fun of him, and she's quick to say they're going to die for it. Reality check. Yes, we all eventually die, but not because someone teased a child. There are countless babies growing up with teasing from family, teachers, or peers, long before this child even existed. Charleston even predicted her son's disorder before he was born, noting that the world had already witnessed her engaging in activities that a pregnant woman should never touch. This isn't even surprising to most observers because the evidence is all out there. She openly admitted to smoking and drinking while pregnant, partying nonstop, and allegedly indulging in heavy substances. Videos and clips still float online of her bragging about this reckless lifestyle. The question everyone keeps asking is simple: what kind of mother does that? Surprisingly, nobody close to her ever called her out, though people like DJ Mix hinted early on that her behavior could have contributed to her son being born with health issues. Even in casual moments, her negligence is obvious. The receipts are out there, videos, social media posts, everything showing a pattern of recklessness. Online communities immediately recognized it, labeling her unstable, reckless, and wholly unprepared to care for a child with special needs, a child requiring patience, therapy, and real care, not just live streams and clout chasing. At 2 years old, Junior is still being treated more like an accessory than a child. Reports even emerged of her leaving him alone in a car, prompting neighbors to call Child Protective Services, though the incident only resulted in a Twitch ban. The shocking clips keep surfacing. In one, Chrisean Rock wipes her runny nose directly on Junior, showing wild disregard for hygiene and basic care. Viewers called it disgusting and worried about the illnesses she could pass on. The streets buzzed with speculation. Is she under the influence, mentally checked out, or simply incapable of motherhood? Comment sections erupted with people calling her unstable, high, or overwhelmed. One user accused her of drinking and using drugs throughout her pregnancy, even smoking during labor, and suggested she should face legal consequences for child abuse and neglect. Backing Charleston White's claims is none other than Chrisean's ex, Hood Bino, who has been vocally critical for months, stating she's unfit to be a mother. Hood recounted seeing Junior fall off a bed without her intervening, highlighting her ongoing neglect. Meanwhile, she and her crew appear more focused on clout and views than her child's well-being. Hood even detailed how she manipulated him to stay close, then switched her attention back to Blueface Mike once he was released, further proving her pattern of instability. Online conversations shifted to Blueface's role, questioning why he continues to hand Junior back despite her repeated reckless behavior. Experts weighed in on the psychological impact of growing up in such a volatile environment, emphasizing that neglect and instability can cause long-term harm. The scrutiny intensified, dissecting her every post, live stream, and viral clip for evidence of negligence. Observers debated accountability, legal responsibility, and the role of bystanders who fail to protect a child at risk. It's clear the environment around Junior has been shaped not only by her choices, but by the inaction of friends, family, and partners who either enable or ignore the situation. Blueface faces mounting pressure as critics question whether he truly grasps the gravity of the situation or is willing to step in meaningfully. The conversations online evolved from judgment to urgent concern about safety, intervention, and the limits of tolerance for such behavior. From reckless behavior during pregnancy to the recent viral clips, the narrative has become a cautionary tale. Every new post, clip, or viral moment adds fuel to the fire, keeping the story trending and the outrage growing. Social media users continue to break down every interaction, action, and decision, trying to piece together the truth behind closed doors. Critics point to her focus on fame, clout, and attention over her child's well-being. Meanwhile, Blueface's continued involvement is questioned. Does he condone her behavior, or is he failing to act decisively? Experts warn about the psychological toll on Junior, who is growing up in an unstable, attention-driven environment. The online community continues to scrutinize, replay, and analyze every past incident, turning them into a narrative of inevitable neglect. The story has expanded into a social media phenomenon, with tension escalating and public interest showing no signs of waning. Analysts, fans, and casual viewers alike dissect every clip and statement, trying to understand how someone can display blatant disregard for a child while maintaining a carefree online persona. This pattern has developed over years, raising serious questions about personal responsibility and accountability. Discussions also focus on the broader societal implications. Should online communities intervene when public figures endanger a child? The debate extends to everyone in her circle, family, friends, and partners, questioning whether their inaction contributes to the child's risk. Blueface's motivations are under scrutiny, as critics ask why he hasn't taken a firm stance to protect Junior. Mental health professionals emphasize the need for a stable, nurturing environment for a child's development. Every day brings new footage, opinions, and outrage, turning a personal scandal into a full-blown social media event. The story evolves rapidly, captivating the internet while prompting intense debates over accountability, legal responsibility, and child safety. The pattern of neglect, recklessness, and clout-chasing behavior continues to fuel the controversy, with viewers analyzing every move and statement. This situation has escalated beyond judgment, demanding attention and intervention, as each new clip threatens to intensify the consequences for everyone involved. The tension surrounding the saga is at a fever pitch. Every post, video, and live stream is examined under a microscope, showing a disturbing pattern of neglect and recklessness. Meanwhile, Blueface is scrutinized for his role and questioned on whether he can or will take meaningful action to safeguard Junior. The conversation has expanded to the broader consequences of public exposure, social media influence, and personal accountability in child rearing. The internet's interest is relentless, with each viral clip or revelation adding fuel to the outrage and keeping this story at the forefront of public discussion. In short, the drama is far from over. Every new revelation keeps the online community on edge, dissecting past behavior, viral clips, and public statements, all while debating potential interventions and legal outcomes. The story has become a cautionary tale, showing how reckless behavior, clout chasing, and lack of accountability can converge to create a crisis for a child. With tension escalating, scrutiny intensifying, and consequences looming, the internet is glued to every development, awaiting the next chapter in this ongoing saga.